Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a live reaction to the newest My Hero Academia chapter. I'm super excited to get into it. But if you are new to my channel, go ahead and check out the poll in the top right hand corner where you guys get to rate the chapter 5 stars onto 1 star, anything in between. Again, if you're new, it's just a really cool way for me to see what you guys think, and a really cool way for you guys to see what each other think. I never want my channel to be just what I think just because I'm the creator or anything like that. I think it's super important to hear back from you guys because at the end of the day, we're all just readers and all of our opinions should be valued. And besides that, it's a really cool way for us to get statistical data about what the viewers are thinking of the story from one point in time compared to another. So if you could please take part in that, I would greatly appreciate it. And I do make weekly videos covering all of these different topics right here. So if you see something that you might like, go ahead and consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you can be alerted when those come out. So to get on with the actual live reaction, we start off with a Nomu, and he's saying, "God, it's too cramped." And then they're confused, like, what is that Nomu talking, gentlemen? Yeah, Nomu's talking is a new concept, and I have weird emotions towards it. In one way, I really liked when a Nomu was just kind of like this mindless, beefy character that would just like ruin and wreck everybody. But on the other hand, to show progression and more diversity within the Nomus, it's really interesting to have some talk and some not. It just shows like the power levels and the advancement levels that are happening throughout the story. So I don't necessarily have an issue with it. It's just a new concept to get used to. There are more of these things up ahead. We must hurry to Mirko's aid. I always have a problem saying her name. Number 6, Hero Crest. Quirk Shield. His entire body can produce shields. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in really quickly to expand on some points. I think I was a little too tired while filming this video and I didn't get to say the things that I really wanted to say. When it comes to Crest's quirk, I think it's really cool that he can produce shields all around his body, and it leaves much to be explained. Like, I do want to know more about it. From what we've seen in just these couple panels, it is really cool, and it is understandable why he is so high up on the list, being able to shield himself and use the shields as not only an offensive but defensive move as well. But I do think it's interesting the difference between him, the number 6 hero, and Mirko or Mirko, depending on the translation that you like, and where their power levels lie. We are seeing her take out Nomus like nothing, really. Like, it's so simple. But for him, he looks like he's a little bit struggling, and he's stuck on the Nomus that are there. And it just goes to show just the power difference between the two of them, and just the ginormous gap between the number 6 hero and the number 5 hero, and possibly the number 5 hero and the number 4 hero. It just goes to show how when you're going up the scale, there's huge jumps in between, no pun intended, with Mirko. But with that being said, I do have some concerns for Mirko in the future, because in this chapter we do get to see Shigaraki get brought up. Even though he is only at 71%, I think he can inflict a ton of damage, and I'm not sure if Mirko will be enough to handle Shigaraki at this moment. In my opinion, they're having to wake up Shigaraki right now, because if he were to reach 100%, he would just be too OP and just too powerful for anybody to handle, including Deku, which is the main character of the story, so we're assuming he's going to go off against him. So if he were to be 100%, there's no way anybody would be able to take him on. So if we cut him off at 71%, it makes it more feasible and doable, or it just helps the story to be more plausible in a sense. But what I mean by all of this is that I do feel like Mirko is going to be that sacrificial lamb in this case, or bunny in this case really, that will go against Shigaraki, and will just serve to show just how much more powerful Shigaraki is, because I can't help but feel like even though this is so cool being able to see her fight these Nomus with grace and ease, that it's almost a way to show, look, there's this person at this power level that is doing amazing, but she's nothing compared to Shigaraki right now. And I'm really scared that she's going to be used for that in the plot, but I can't help but feel like that's how it's going to go. Alright, that's all I have to say. So sorry for butting in, and getting back to the live reaction. It's not enough to finish me off. This poor walking cadaver. And then is it just going to go over Nomu corpse is remodeled to possess multiple quirks with no will? From what I can see, they're just going to go off on a tangent going over what Nomus are. We all know what Nomus are, so I'm going to skip that part. And that's why I handpicked the most battle-crazed villains. Even preparing those candidates took immense effort. Artificially transplanting a quirk involves complex surgery and at least 3 months to fully take root. With all for one's power, producing more high ends is an uphill battle. At this point, only women and the other 4 had any sort of trial run and just barely at that. So the name woman was emphasized, and I don't know, from what I can recall, we haven't been introduced to that yet. Unless I'm completely missing something, in which case, come for me in the comments. But that might be a foreshadowing of a different kind of Nomu, and that would be really cool. I'm so sorry for cutting and running my little ones, but please try your hardest. It's really weird how, like, emotionally attached he is to these Nomu. It sounds like they're kind of like his babies, which is just really weird. Now that I've lost Johnny's warp and Mocha's double, Shigaraki and I have to flee this place. Completion status 70%. In which case, while you 5 are doing your best out there, is he gonna wake up Shigaraki? Completion status 71%. Yikes. That is Shigaraki, right? Because holy crap, that looks completely different than before. Damn. Watch it just be a Nomu and I'm just thinking it's Shigaraki. I think it is, but holy crap. So he's deeper inside the lair. The old fart can't get away. He's cornered. You're just clacking away back there, huh? She is terrifying. At the same time, so cool. I love that we're getting a strong female character really beating the shit out of all of these Nomu. It's really cool. Her design is just like all the muscle and the ears and everything. It's a really good design. She reminds me so much of Bakugo. It's crazy. How can she still move? Must be stopped. I will kill. Number 5 hero, Mirko. Want to know my legs cancelled out. The impact. Quirk, rabbit. She can do whatever a rabbit can, but even better. You're first, you dumb old fart. Yeah, this is exactly the panels that I'm talking about that she reminds me of Bakugo. Just that face and just the overall pleasure and just wrecking things is like literally Bakugo. We must brutalize. Those are our orders. Yeah. She's just wrecking everybody. Too shallow. Knocked my arm off. Damn. Luna Ring. Screw you. Yeah, no, she's Bakugo. But you know what? Her character gives me hope that Bakugo can kind of grow some more as well. Like, I'm sure that she was quite the rambunctious, like, teenager as Bakugo is, but if she can kind of control her anger and apply it to fighting and kind of still contain her attitude and the way she wants to present herself, that gives me a lot of hope that Bakugo won't change per se, but he'll be able to handle his emotions much better once he's an adult. Eat this. Won't sit still. That freaking hurts. Huh. I guess she... Did he hit her or did she hit him? I can't tell. Luna fall. Her kicks are crazy. Like, I want to know just how much impact that is. Like, on a scale. Like, I want to know. You dive in undaunted. Guys who fight with ranged moves don't tend to do so hot in close quarters. That is literally Bakugo's face. That's crazy. If you take away the hair and put Bakugo's hair and lighten up the skin tone a little bit, that is literally Bakugo. That's so crazy. Die. Sure. But only when it's my time. I like how she could just not be bothered. Luna tijeras. So lunar scissors. Or Luna scissors. She is so cool. I just can't. I guess crushing your noggins does the trick. That makes you way easier to deal with than the average villain. I live every day of my life like there's no tomorrow, so that when my number's up, I can check out with no regrets. No way this horde of zombies is gonna end Mirko the hero. Did she tie up her wound with her own hair? That is some metal shit. I can't. She's just so unique. I love the diversity in the story, and this is a good example of that. She literally used her hair as a bandage. Like, Boo bye, Igawa. You've done it now. Where's that fool, damn it? This couldn't be worse. I've been keeping a close eye on Hawks from the start. He never acted suspicious in any way. We've been deceived, but it wasn't my fault. Heroes are coming. And that's the end of the chapter. That's a really kind of strange way to end the chapter, but I guess the main point to be taken from that is that they know that Hawks is the one to blame. And my fear is that Hawks is going to go off against Twice. And from what we saw, like a little glimpse of Twice and how he is now that he's gotten over his fear, he's really dangerous and it could be quite troublesome to go against him. So my fear is that Hawks is going to have to do that, or that Hawks is just going to be in danger. Overall, I feel for Hawks a lot because he was put into this situation without, like, as a kid, you know? So for him just to be used and possibly disposed of within the next coming chapters is a scary thought. I thought this chapter was good. If I was going to rate it out of 5, I personally give it maybe a 4. It was really cool watching Mirko fight, but other than that, like, I really want to see more. It seemed kind of short and it was just a really odd way to end a chapter, but I don't hate it. It wasn't bad at all. I just want more. Maybe it's because I'm really excited to see what's happening or what's going to happen. So that's just my personal thing. Let me know what you guys think in the poll and in the comment section below. Again, consider subscribing and hitting the like button down below if you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!